Hi guys, I'm going to be doing my haul from San Francisco. I went this past weekend and just mainly went to shop and go to some places that I don't have locally. So it was very fun. I have a vlog and a get ready with me. I'll probably post the get ready with me for the vlog in this video. So yeah, this is all the stuff I bought in San Francisco. I hope you enjoy. So I'm kind of going to go in a chronological order, and the first place I went to was Brandy Melville because I don't have one where I live, as probably many of you don't either, because it's in very select cities, so it's very hard to find, and since it's one size fits all, shopping online is kind of sketchy, at least for me, because I'm not like a size 0, so so I really wanted to be able to know what the sizes were like. And so here's my little bag. I only got one thing because the selection was like not very good, but the customer service was surprisingly good. And this fits decently. It's kind of short, and so that's the only thing I don't really like. I wish it was longer, and I'm used to things being a little bit looser, but I think if I tuck these into my high-waisted shorts, that it'll be pretty good. And so this is $21, which I would never normally spend on a muscle tee, but I figure it's more like, sort of like a memorabilia almost from my trip, so I decided to just splurge. And so it's this t-shirt that says New York, and a picture of New York on it. I thought it was pretty cool and pretty understated, and yeah, it was one of those like souvenir type things, so I just wanted to get something, and so I figured this was my best bet. So then I went to the Westfield Mall, and there were so many floors, so many stores, but I didn't really find very many stores that I liked until I went to H&M, and I found a big old bag of stuff. But really, it was only like 2 things I ended up getting. There were a bunch of dresses for like $12 that were so freaking cute, but they were all too big. Like, when do I ever have that problem? But of course, when there's cheap dresses, they're always too big. What's that about? But yeah, so I didn't end up getting any dresses, which I feel very sad about. But every time there was a medium, I would need a small. There would be no smalls. Every time there were all larges, I would need a medium. There was no medium. It was just like the struggle that day. But I ended up getting 2 things. The first thing is this purple, maroon, burgundy, whatever kind of color leggings. And these are a size medium. And I just figured I'd get a new color of leggings. I've kind of always wanted burgundy leggings, but I feel like leggings can be very expensive. And I got my $10 leggings at Old Navy, and they really only have black and gray, so I figured I'd just get it while I was there, and these were $9.95. And I guess the theme was burgundy that day because I also got a burgundy circle scarf. This literally looks like a blanket now, but basically this is what it looks like. It's not exactly the same shade as the leggings though, so I probably won't wear them together, but I've never had a circle scarf before. This was $15, and I just decided why not, because I love the color burgundy, and I love sweaters, and everyone's like, oh my god, how have you not had a circle scarf or whatever. I don't wear scarves, but hopefully this will be good, and if I want to take it off, I can use it as a blanket. Look at this, right? So if you're sitting in class and it gets really cold and the air conditioner kicks on, you can just like cuddle in your little scarf blanket. Does anyone else do that, or does that make me weird? So then, of course, I went to, I think it's called Powell Street. It's off of Market Street. It's right next to Westfield, and it's where the cable car gets off. And there's a gigantic Forever 21 right there. And last year, I kind of didn't find very many things when I went to that one. I found a shirt, but I think that's about it. And so this time around, I just really wanted to take my time and look through things. And again, I wasn't having that great of luck. And so I was gonna go upstairs in the little escalator, and then I'm seeing a clearance rack. And I'm like, of course they would put the clearance rack in the little place where no one really goes. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'll look over here. And I found two really great things, and little did I know they were already marked down, and I thought that the sign said, oh, here's the clearance items, these are the 30% off items. Nope, you got an extra 30% off. So I think the total for a dress and a shirt was $14, which is amazing, and I'm seriously so happy because even if I don't get a chance to wear these things very much, it's still an amazing deal. So the first thing is this mint sheer top, and I like to call this thing at the bottom like an almost peplum. It's not quite a peplum, it's almost a peplum. It has the same effect as a peplum basically, so yeah, and I just think this would look great over cream colored tank tops, and I just am so excited to wear this because it's like polyester, so it keeps you cool. The item I just showed you was $7, and this dress is $7 as well. It's this dark teal dress, and it's like a bodycon type of dress. It's kind of tight. It has this leather detail in the middle with these cups, and I think it's kind of risque, but I'm gonna try to wear my leather jacket over it. And to be honest, it kind of accentuated my not flat stomach, so maybe when I get a little bit more in shape, I'll wear this. Even with that said, like, it's $7. Come on, you gotta get it. And then I have one last thing from Forever 21 to show you. I actually didn't buy this in San Francisco, I bought it locally, but I just figured it wouldn't constitute a haul on its own, so I just decided to add it into this video. And it's another dress. This one was $13.80, and it's a medium, and it's actually slightly big, so go me. And it's this tribal print, and it's kind of like a circle dress, skater dress, whatever. It flares out, and it's so flattering, and I love the sleeves. I just love everything about this dress: the cut, the print, the length, it's just so flattering. It's amazing. I would buy so many of these dresses for $13 each, but they didn't have very many, so I was lucky I found this. And that concludes the clothing portion of this video. Then my last stop while I was in San Francisco was Inglot, because it's also one of those companies like Brandy Melville that is only available in select cities. So I really wanted to get a trio, but then my parents were like, come on, get a quad, we'll pay the difference, which was like $6. So I was like, okay. And they gave me a magnet board. They told me swatch away, and I just swatched a bunch of stuff, put it on my magnet board, and the people were really helpful. It was a perfect balance because they stayed out of your way. That sounds mean, but it's true. But they were also helpful, and they weren't snotty, so great customer service that day. And so I got this quad. I love the magnetic. I just keep putting the magnet on just because it makes me so happy. I don't know why. I'm weird. So, okay, let me see if I can get this right. This one is AMC Shine 09, and it's just a orangey gold color. I'm wearing this on my lids today. The main thing I love about these eyeshadows is that you can transform any eyeshadow into a neutral and dramatic look. So you kind of get two ways to wear it in one. And it's super pigmented, and there's no fallout. Like, how crazy is that? So yeah, I thought that would just be a nice lid color, and it's sort of goldy, orangey, I don't know, something that I don't have. So then this one right here is Pearl Square 409. I always pick the dumbest places to swatch. What's that about? So this is a dark bronze color. I'll most likely be doing a blog post about this on my blog soon, so you should follow my blog. The link is down below, and you'll be able to see clearer swatches of all these. This one is Pearl Square 452, and I'm pretty sure this is my favorite. I wore this in my July favorites video in the crease and on my lash line, my lower lash line, and I just loved it so much. It's kind of a velvet finish, so a little bit of shimmer, but it's also very workable into the crease. So it's that top color. And I really think this is like a dupe, sort of, a similar color to MAC's Cranberry, which I've been eyeing, and this is a lot cheaper, so I just figured I'd get it, and I love it. The last eyeshadow right here, right there, is AMC Shine 37. And it's right there. That's just another bronze color. It has sort of a lighter bronze than the other one. A little bit more coppery and a lot more shimmery. It has some gold shimmers running through it. On our way back home from San Francisco, we went to an outlet mall just because it was on the way, and they had a cosmetics company store, which is a CCO, and cosmetics company outlet, same thing. And basically they have everything in the Estee Lauder brand. Well, not everything. They have select products in the Estee Lauder brand, which includes MAC, Bobbi Brown, Estee Lauder, of course, Smashbox. That's all I remember. So basically it's all discounted, but the selection's really bad at the one where I was. And some of the stuff, they just have one of. Some of the stuff is broken. Some of the stuff is just testers. Like, that pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. But I was able to find a blush. It's a MAC Pro Longwear blush in the color Stubborn. And you might be thinking like, whoa Nelly, that is dark for your face. And it is, but I like working with it. I wanted a kind of darker blush, and I love trying new MAC products. And this was, I don't know how much this is regularly, but I got this for $17.50. And it's just a once in a while kind of splurge item, and I really like this. It doesn't tell you the finish on the back, but I'd say it's a matte finish. So yeah, that was my San Francisco haul. I was so excited to film this video. I am so excited about everything I got. If you'd like to see any outfit of the days featuring any of these clothing items in particular, please comment down below. Make sure to follow my blog to get future swatches of the Inglot palette. But yeah, that's all for today. I will see you guys later.